Hey guys, welcome to a market update from TGL. We're coming to June 2022, so treat this as a half-yearly market update. And what an interesting year we've had so far. Inflation, recession, stagflation, conflict, food shortage, you name it, we've had it so far this year, and it will continue to be a massive challenge for the global community. Nothing with US is straightforward. There are just so many elements at play. Where do I start? Where do I end? The fuel price has never been higher. I just checked it now. I think they're about just a bit over $2 Australian per litre of diesel. Their price per gallon, but I've done all the mathematics so you don't have to. Australia's been paying about $2 for our diesel for some time, but Australians, we are used to being charged a lot and getting very little in return. But US hasn't been, right? US is the largest producer of oil. US logistics is just a monster of an operation. It's just so chaotic and crazy, and somehow it all just works. And for them to still pay so much for gas, it's unprecedented. To have $2 Australian per litre of diesel paid over in the US, that's a huge cost. With that being said, their economy, because larger population in such a diverse country, they have a lot of issues with economics and how supply chain works, and that almost goes from state to state. The congestion that they felt during COVID, that's pretty much clearing itself out now. But right now, their Reserve Bank is increasing interest rates to fight the inflation. But again, there's huge demand drops there, right? I read again an article about Walmart and Amazon essentially laying off people because all of the demand that they've experienced surged during the COVID is no longer there. People are going to start losing their jobs. In fact, I feel that US will probably start feeling the pangs of a recession much sooner than the rest of the world, unless you're Ukraine and Russia, which that's a disaster over there. So it's really going to be interesting how they play out over there. And if you're an importer, exporter, I wouldn't be worried too much about the container rates anymore. I wouldn't worry about the capacity anymore, because that will resolve itself. But be more concerned about the macroeconomics that concerns you as a nation and what your markets are doing. Your stock market's taking a huge hammering, and as well as the crypto markets as well. I know I keep on bringing crypto markets into the conversation, which would have been madness not maybe even 12 months ago, right? Doing content, you're talking about crypto and you're not even in the crypto space. But it's fast stitching itself into the common folk vocabulary now and our colloquialism, because people are becoming more and more knowledgeable in crypto, and it's becoming an important area of investment, be it Wall Street or Main Street. But again, you look at those markets, they're taking a hammering at the moment as well. So that just tells you the sign of the times. And of course, US being so vocal in the conflict in Europe and what have you, it will have an impact that's going to trickle down to the Main Street. This year for USA, expect higher costs in terms of your transportation, from your trucking costs and your diesel fuel. Air freight for the rest of the world in the USA will continue to be very expensive. So I will wrap up here, and hopefully on our next update, I have some rosier or better circumstances that I can speak of with you. Thank you so much for your time.